It's always sad to see good Irish stew go to waste. Yoo-hoo! And thanks for tuning in to another awful movie review.
Well, I better be getting back. Me dinner's on the table.
I think Clive Barker is arguably one of the best horror authors alive today. He's even contributed to the adaptation of some of his works to the big screen, most notably great films like Hellraiser. But as for Rawhead Rex,
It's no bloody good!
what if I told you this is pretty bad?
How surprising.
It's movies like these which show some things are better left in the form of short stories and should not be adapted for a feature-length film. Even after writing the screenplay, Barker himself was pretty unsatisfied with the project, which says it all.
You did this?
But just before we get going, if there's a bad movie you'd like me to review, leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, let me know your thoughts and feelings on Rawhead Rex.
Oh, in the meantime, can I get you a cup of tea?
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
I'll pass that suggestion along.
Oh, you do that.
Alright, this is a horror story with a little dash of fantasy. Taking place in a small Irish village, some guy accidentally wakes up a pagan deity named Rawhead.
Rawhead. That's what they called him. Rawhead!
I don't know why they added the Rex in there, it's not like the thing's a dinosaur. And let's just say this ungodly figure is not very friendly, and occasionally urinates on his victims. It's up to an American historian, played by David Dukes, and the incompetent police force to stop it. Now, David Dukes plays an American family man, traveling to Ireland with his family for a short time, but for some reason both of his children speak with an Irish accent.
I know how this sounds. Believe me, I know.
Can somebody please explain that to me?
Shut up!
Now, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna focus on the very mid-acting, or the fact that even if it's based off the works of a competent writer, the movie forgets to include a lot of information, delivering a very vague story surrounding the origins of Rawhead Rex. That's really a shame. No, I'm gonna focus on the beast itself, because you guys don't need me to tell you this costume design is just not good. And even though it's supposed to be a straight-up horror film, the ridiculous and clunky look of the creature kills the tone right away.
You've already made your feelings perfectly clear.
In the story, Rawhead was supposed to look like a big piece of raw flesh, hence the name Rawhead. But the special effects team opted to give the titular monster more of an ogre look, something which annoyed Clive Barker. I couldn't help but think Rawhead looks like a big toy action figure. The face is pretty stiff. They probably had good intentions and put in a lot of work, but I couldn't take it seriously.
I beg your pardon?
He reminded me of the giant claw. That's the main reason why I didn't like this. Rawhead just isn't put into value. The movie doesn't have any memorable kills or things like that. It feels half-hearted and sloppy. Originally, the crew wanted the monster to be played by Peter Mayhew, but since they didn't have the money to pay him, they opted for somebody else. And I wish they could have stopped with the cringe-inducing kissing scenes. I don't know why, but there seems to be a lot of it, and just please stop it.
Tell her I really mean it.
Yeah, overall, I don't have a lot to say about this movie.
Is that why you're still up?
It's bad, it's tedious, and it's very, very, very forgettable. If you're looking for laughable special effects, this may be for you. Otherwise, what an awful movie.